Good morning. Good Friday morning, where we have a pollen report for you this morning with a low count for miscellaneous weeds, a low count for true grasses, and a low count for pine, fir, and spruce, giving us a total pollen level on this day of moderate. And we'd like to thank Reactant for helping us breathe easier on a Friday, the last Friday in the month of June. What's in store for us weather-wise? Nice. We got a beautiful looking day ahead. As we can take a look, though, what we're going to watch through the overnight tonight is the clouds increase after about midnight. There's a look at Friday at 11 p.m. We're going to see the risk of some shower activity down into Windsor at that time. We get into about midnight. We see that push towards Toronto, 5 a.m. We can see the threat of some thunderstorms. It's a soggy start and possibly stormy to your Saturday. Into the afternoon, some isolated scattered showers continue up until about the evening, and then we'll clear the skies out, and that leads us into a very nice looking Sunday as well. So somewhat wet Saturday, but a sunny Sunday. Daytime highs today, as I mentioned, 29 degrees, dry air mass, so not a lot of humidity to worry about. Tomorrow, 28, and then the Humidex returns on your Sunday, a high of 29 with a Humidex of 35. That's a look at your next 3 days. Weather-wise, we'll send it over to Stephanie with a look at the traffic.
Thanks so much, Frankie. Yeah, I'm looking at the traffic this morning, and there's an issue outside of my view over on the southbound 410 ramp to Derry, a lane block because of a collision. And emergency crews, they are on the scene there right now. However, we're not looking at any volume delays moving by that area because it is Friday and things are so much lighter than usual, but we do still have some volume out there. So taking a look right now over at the eastbound 401, we are looking at a busy drive right now on the eastbound 401, anywhere from about, looks like Mississauga Road to Mavis, through Dixie and the Collectors. And then a slow drive on the eastbound 401 east of the 427 to about Weston, both in the Express and Collectors. But looks like the Collectors really starting to ease up as of right now. We still have construction on the westbound QEW west of Winston Churchill in the left lane. But as you can see, things are moving just fine heading by this area. And just taking a look at the 401, otherwise it's moving well in both directions besides that area I mentioned where we do have just volume delays. Download hockey's favorite podcast, The Suspendables, and hear Wayne Gretzky tell us why kids should not play hockey all the time. That's a look at your drive. Now I'll set things downstairs to Mel with a look at your news.
Thank you, Steph. Change could be coming to Toronto Police and Mental Health Services. Mayor Tory putting forward a reform motion proposing that a non-emergency response team respond to crisis calls instead of law enforcement. CAMH psychiatrist Dr. David Greatzer says it could be a step in the right direction.
We need a made-in-Canada solution. And ultimately, I think we need local governments to sit down with provincial governments and federal governments and rethink the way we're handling mental health emergencies, because what we're doing right now is not working.
Mayor Tory also recommending further investment in supports for Black, Indigenous and marginalized communities, plus an examination of Toronto Police's budget. City Council will debate this motion on Monday.